If you're on Social Security, SSI, or USDI, stop what you're doing right now, because there are major changes happening January 1st that could delay your check by 1 or even 2 months if you're not prepared. I'm talking about payment delays, new and critical deadlines that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Now, I know you've probably seen a million about Social Security changes, but trust me, this one is different. I actually sat down and read through every. There's also genuinely good news, including a $200 increase that could be coming your way. Your next check literally, stay with me. I'm going to walk you through what's changing, who it affects, and most importantly, the steps you need to take right now to protect your benefits.
But first, if this is your first time here, welcome to Capitol Hub. And I've been helping people navigate government benefits for over 15 years. I create content on Social Security, disability, Medicare, food stamps, and other topics that affect your finances and your future. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I post videos like this every week to keep you informed and protected. And do me a quick favor, go into the comment section right now and let me know your city and state. I love hearing where you're watching from, and it helps me create content that's relevant to your specific situation. How we're going to tackle this. I'm breaking today's video into 2 major sections. First, I'll cover 3 things that have already happened that are causing massive confusion and payment delays right now if you haven't received your check recently. And I'll tell you exactly what to do about it.
And I'll talk about what's coming after January 1st, the new rules, new requirements, and potential benefit increases that could put money in your pocket, including the Social Security Expansion Act that I am genuinely excited about. The biggest issue affecting millions right now. If you've been wondering why your check didn't arrive, here's the reason. 25th and 25, a major and unprecedented change took impact on millions of social. President Trump issued an executive order officially titled the Transition to Electronic Payment Executive, which mandated that the Social Security says complete a full transition from paper checks to electronic payments within just 2 months. This meant that everyone who had been receiving their benefits through traditional paper check, seniors and disabled individuals had relied on for decades, would now need to switch to direct deposit or the direct. While notices about this transition were indeed sent out by the SSA, the communication failed to reach everyone, or was not fully understood by many recipients. As a result, after the September 30th deadline, paper payments were, leaving a sudden and shocking gap in income. This affected roughly 5 million people nationwide, including seniors, individuals, and low-income beneficiaries, many of whom were unprepared for this rapid change and found themselves the money they depend on to cover essentials like rent, groceries, utilities, and medications. The abrupt nature of created widespread confusion and stress, highlighting the urgent need for these rules to equate one of the new electronic payment options to avoid prolonged financial disruption. The order said,
as of September 30th, all federal benefits will be issued electronically, and paper checks will be phased out in most cases. If you're still receiving paper checks, now is the time to act immediately to avoid disruption in your payments. Why electronic payments? Faster, more secure, convenient, protects against mail theft and financial fraud. I understand the reasoning, but the rollout left way too many seniors in the dark. What you need to do immediately. You have 2 options. Option 1, direct deposit. The first and most straightforward way to ensure your Social Security payments continue without interruption is to sign up for direct deposit through your bank or credit union. By choosing this option, your monthly benefits will be automatically deposited into your account, eliminating the risk of lost or delayed paper checks. This method is not only faster and more reliable, but it also gives you immediate access to your funds on the day of payment. To set up direct deposit, you will need your Social Security number, information from your most recent federal check, as well as your bank's routing number and your personal account number. Most banks and credit unions are familiar with this process and can help guide you if you're unsure about any of the details, ensuring that your payments are processed smoothly and without delay. Option 2, Direct Express Debit Card. The second option is to enroll in the Direct Express Debit Card program, a government-backed prepaid card specifically designed for federal benefit payments. This card functions just like a normal debit card, allowing you to make online purchases, in-person transactions, and ATM withdrawals anywhere debit cards are accepted. To enroll, you will need your Social Security number, details from your most recent payment, and your date of birth. The easiest way to sign up is by visiting GovDirect.gov, where you can enroll online, call the provided number, or mail in a completed form. It's important to act as soon as possible because the sooner you sign up, the sooner your payments will resume safely, ensuring you do not experience any disruption in your monthly benefits. Second issue, Overpayments. Overpayments happen without warning. Sometimes you receive more than you're entitled to due to delayed employment info changes in living situation. When Social Security realizes the overpayment, they start taking money back, sometimes 50% or even your entire check. What to do? Appeal the decision. Apply for a waiver based on financial hardship. This is especially important for those on SSI or SSDI. Don't accept reduced payments without fighting for your rights. Understanding the 2026 COLA increase, the Social Security Administration, SSA, has officially announced a 8% cost of living adjustment COLA increase for 2026. This adjustment is designed to help retirees, disabled individuals, and other beneficiaries keep up with the rising costs of everyday expenses such as groceries, utilities, and healthcare. If you have a My Social Security account online, you can log in now to see your exact new benefit amount. For those who missed the online deadline of November 19th, don't worry. Official letters detailing your new benefit will be mailed in the coming weeks. It's important to remember that Social Security payments are issued a month behind. So while the COLA officially takes effect on January 1st, 2026, you may not actually see the increase reflected in your bank account until February 2026. The impact of Medicare and realistic benefits. While the 2.8% COLA increase sounds promising, it's important to consider deductions like Medicare Part B premiums, which are projected to rise by approximately 10% in 2026. This means that the net increase for many recipients may be closer to 1 to 2%, rather than the full 2.8%. For example, if your current Social Security check is $1,000 per month, the increase after Medicare deductions may only be around $10, $20 per month. While this helps offset inflation slightly, it clearly shows why many seniors need additional support or legislative changes to maintain their standard of living. This is where the Social Security Expansion Act comes in, offering opportunities for real increases that can make a meaningful difference in everyday expenses. How the Expansion Act could change your benefits. The Social Security Expansion Act proposes several game-changing updates. First, a permanent $200 monthly increase could be applied to all beneficiaries, not just a temporary boost, translating to $2,400 extra per year. Second, the Act targets low-benefit seniors, raising the income of anyone earning less than $13,500 per year, about $1,125 a month, to 125% of the federal poverty level, which is roughly $1,660 per month in 2026, a huge jump for those struggling to make ends meet. Third, the Act seeks to reform the COLA formula itself, switching to the CPI-E, Consumer Price Index for the Elderly, which calculates inflation based on how seniors actually spend their money rather than the general population. These changes could significantly impact SSI recipients, or 7.4 million Americans, SSDI recipients, retirees, and even those planning to apply soon, ensuring that Social Security benefits more accurately reflect the true cost of living for older adults and those with disabilities. To protect yourself and ensure your Social Security benefits continue without interruption, there are several practical steps you should take immediately. First, sign up for electronic payments if you haven't already done so. This could be through direct deposit to your bank account or a Direct Express debit card, both of which are secure and faster than paper checks. Electronic payments ensure you receive your benefits on time and avoid potential mail delays or theft. Second, address any overpayments or discrepancies in your benefits by contacting Social Security about waivers or appeals. If SSA has taken back money from your checks due to overpayments, you have the right to challenge these deductions or request a financial hardship waiver, which can prevent undue financial stress. Third, make it a habit to log into your My Social Security account regularly. This will help you monitor your current benefits, see your updated COLA increases, and stay informed about any notices or changes. Fourth, gather and organize all relevant documentation such as bank statements, proof of income, and details of your living arrangements. Having this information on hand will make it much easier to resolve disputes or complete SSA forms accurately. Finally, if your situation is complex, for example, if you work part-time, live with family, or have joint accounts, consider contacting your local SSA office or a certified benefits counselor. These professionals can provide guidance and ensure that your benefits are properly managed. Remember, tough times don't last, but tough people do. You're tougher than you think if this video helped you. Subscribe for weekly updates, comment your questions or location, Share with someone who needs this info. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not legal, financial, or professional advice. Social Security rules, benefits, and legislation can change, and your individual circumstances may vary. Always consult the Social Security Administration, SSA, directly, or a qualified benefits counselor before making any decisions regarding your Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits. The creator of this video is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided.